Can you guys hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Mic check. Check, check. Check, check, 110. Check, check, 110. Check, check. It's showing that you should be able to hear me now. Let me know. Guess I'm just gonna have to finish my Dr. Pepper so that you guys can hear it again. Oh, it's very loud. Perfect. No, I'm kidding. Okay, 1 second. Let me. Ooh, it is very loud. Sorry, getting my life together. Audio input. Yeah, it's at 200. Let's bring it down to 175. Is that better? Ooh, that is not better. Hold on. What? How about 150? Is that better? Is that lots of background noise? I bet you. Why? What? Hold on, let me hear it myself. Oh, I bet it's because my heater's on. Oh yeah, it's because the heater. Hold on 1 second. What in the world? I don't know what that is. I have no idea, guys, what that is. Hold on, let me see if I can put a filter on it. Filters. Gain. Hold on, let me see if I can put a filter on it. Filters. Gain. Oh, you know what that is? I think it's partially the game audio too. Oh, that, yep, it's definitely the, hold on. Let's put it. Alright. Right now you can't really hear me, hold on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Technical difficulties. Gain, I'll bring the gain up just a hair. Yep, it's definitely the, hold on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Yep, it's definitely the Yeah, I need a full-on tech team over here. What in the world? Ow! Yeah, I need a full-on tech team over here. What in the world? I seriously... The only other thing it could, like, the sound could be is the fan that's from my little mini fridge. Oh, that's so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. What in the world? Hold on. Properties. Yeah, I seriously... The only other thing it could, like, the sound could be is the fan that's from my little mini fridge. Oh, that's so bad. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, is it good now? Yeah, it sounds a lot better. Okay, I think it might have been the game audio. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, because for some reason it was cranked to like 450. I don't remember putting it at that, but you know, sometimes my OBS just does its own thing. So we're gonna blame it on that. But when I open the door, is it better? Is it better? It's a yes or no question, guys. Me, like my mic? Okay, hold on. Game audio seems alright. Perfect. Okay, hold on 1 second. I can fix me, no problem. Alright, can you hear me better now? Better? Alright. Okay, I think it was the game audio. It's so weird. That is so weird. Alright, it should be... Oops, wrong one. Okay, better. Alright. Sorry, guys. For real this time. Alright. So we're going to be starting out small. We're just going to do Apocalypse, and we're going to do the little boy. Alright? Because I'm itty bitty baby. And if we make this a series, we'll go all the way up to the Tsar Bomba. But, I suck at games, so let's start with the little boy. And we're going to be playing as Ted, because Ted is Ted. So let's do it. Alright. Gotta save all the children. Okay, there's water bottles. Here's the gas mask. Okay, where's the... Alright, the family's in there. Alright, I'll save this guy and my wife first. And go. sorry, I don't remember if you guys could hear me when I was explaining the game. This is gonna be, it's set in like the 1950s during the Cold War, and we are prepping for a bomb, pretty much. Ah! Nope! Deck of cards. Just grabbing the important stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Well. Everybody else made it to the shelter. Let's see if we can survive without Ted. The end? What? Oh, well. Let's try that again. I thought if I at least got one adult, it was fine, but I guess not. You know what? Yeah, we'll play as Dolores. I always do better when it's Dolores. Okay, the gas mask is there. I'm gonna grab baby girl here and this bottle. I'm just gonna stay right here so I don't have to go far. Nope. Timmy! Alright. We got quite a few materials, so... Alright, day one. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shelter used to be fully stocked, but somehow we always found a better way to use the stock supplies instead of leaving them for an emergency. Once we had a soup dinner party. Another time we needed the rifle to help our neighborhood watch in a vicious fight against raccoons. Luckily, some of the supplies were left untouched. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one. But we're sure that this is a good amount of supplies. Alright, so something I've learned is you don't give them food or water until they ask for it, because then you're gonna run out of food and water too quickly. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope it won't last too long. And then there's a tank right here, apparently. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. No rations for you. Mary Jane insists she doesn't feel complete without her musical instrument. If she hit it well, maybe her tuba is still safe somewhere in the ruins of her house. A reminder of her hobbies and what life used to be might cheer her up a bit and make this situation easier for her. Should we let her out for a quick look around the house? All right, our first poll. Should we let Mary Jane get her tuba? Yes, no. It's a yes or no question, guys. I believe in you. Bruh. Yes? Alright. Yes, it is. We're getting Mary Jane, get her tuba. Let her shrivel up and die. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Mary Jane got very excited when we agreed to let her look for her tuba. She said if she can't find the instrument, she'll settle for anything else we can find, like some sheet music. We sure hope the tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static, or even the sweet sound of silence. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Some water for Timmy would be nice. So now this is when we give them water. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice. A voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear! What if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it. But what about the children? Alright, guys. Choice number 2. I'm just gonna start the poll and not even ask the question. You guys know the question. Do we listen to the radio? Honestly, I might not even do the polls. I'll just do, you guys can just say yes or no in the chat. Alright, y'all are taking too long. I'm putting yes. Day 4. Oh, she's back. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the service. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Ted is no longer... Timmy's... Okay. Alright, everybody's good. Alright! We are going to send out our first expedition tomorrow. Alright, boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have a TV to keep us occupied, but maybe we could take advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they're props on a movie set. I would, but I don't have either of those supplies. Alright, Ted and Mary Jane seemed let down, but we have more important things to do than playing theater right now. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane, alright. Mary Jane wants water, everybody else is good, so we'll have just a little bit of water. Oops. Alright, we'll make Ted go outside. I thought I brought the... Alright, he'll wear the mask because I think it said it was still radioactive. I've noticed that the parents go crazy quicker than the kids, so we should let them get the most outside time that there is. Alright! Timmy's thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, Timmy's hungry. Right? Alright. No, alright. Time to listen to the radio. Alright. We took the radio with us. We can probably listen to music. We still play. Alright. Dolores is hungry. Alright. What's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door and were greeted by two men, dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they'd get lost, and they would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided we have one. James! This one's for you. Alright, they were clearly crazy but harmless, so we fulfilled their request, and it was worth it! They turned out to be very generous and gave us an axe. They claimed it was a magical battle axe, but to us it looks just like a regular one. Whatever, as long as the blade is sharp. Dolores is no longer hungry. So Mary Jane wants water. Alright. And then to go check the phone booth, we'll send out Timmy. It was a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You missed it. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call got cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Alright, Dolores needs water. Timmy needs water. Alright. Time to turn on the radio. Alright, what's it saying? Await further instructions. Do, 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 do. We knew it! The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Dolores is hungry. Mary Jane's hungry. Dun, dun, dun. All right, nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better look next time. Dolores is no longer hungry, Mary Jane wants water, and Timmy is hungry. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Dolores is thirsty. And Timmy's thirsty. Alright guys, get ready! There isn't a lot of space down here and we can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? What do you say, guys? Yes or no? Just type it in the chat. It's up to you. Only you can prevent forest fires by voting yes or no on our day 12 poll. I'm not gonna make an actual poll, just put it in the chat. Yes or no? Oui or no? Yes? Alright, I got one yes, and that's enough. Oh, Ted's back. Ted looks depressed. Alright, we looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who's trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. On the edge of town, there used to be a big parking lot. Now it looks more like a junkyard. Most vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figure it was still worth checking out. It seems like the bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Thankfully, they were big fans of tomato soup, and indestructible cans were scattered all around the parking lot. Alright, Ted needs food. Sounds good. Alright, we'll do an expedition tomorrow. Alright, we tried to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should get him a present, or a cake, or both. So it's settled. We're making a soup cake. But what about the gift? We'll give him the scout book because he knows how to read it. So Timmy's like the Boy Scout, Mary Jean plays all the music, and I don't know about the other two. We don't know if Timmy is ever going to be a Boy Scout after the apocalypse, but the Scout Handbook is a deadly spider-killing weapon. In his capable hands, he's having fun. Ted's hungry. Ted needs water. Oh, does everybody? Alright, just wait there. Alright, so Ted and Mary Jane need food and water. Sounds good. Let's send Mary Jane out into the wasteland. And she can take... not the gun. She can take the axe. Just in case she encounters, like, bad guys or something. Alright, Ted needs food. Dolores needs food. Timmy needs food. Dolores needs water. Timmy needs water. Well, that's awkward. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot. Okay, we're gonna send Dolores out to go check the spot. Alright, we're lucky to have spotted that map. The spot marked a small hiding place, and we found some useful supplies there. A suitcase, TP. So that suitcase lets us take more than one item on our voyages. Give my girl Dolores some water. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Alright, get ready to vote, guys. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies. In our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? So, should we rob the elderly? Yes or no? Personally, yes. It's kill or be killed, am I right? So, steal or be stolen from. Rob the elderly? I agree. Let's do it. Show your evil self. Oh, not the bloody hand. We went, got what we needed, and came back. We're sure the group will do just fine. Most probably. Yeah, absolutely. Ted needs water. Timmy needs water. I'm gonna give him water. His sounded more dramatic. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they all have the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup. No, sir. Scout handbook will tell us how to take care of it. And we can reuse it, so save the rat poison for later. A good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders. A few precise hits and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. I also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was one bountiful hunt. Alright. Alright, Ted's hungry. I'll give Ted food since I can't give him water. Alright, get ready to vote. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside? Should we see if there's free loot? Or no? Yes or no in the chat. Yes? Alright, let's do it. Alright, there's no such thing as too much water nowadays. We inspected it thoroughly after taking out this. Oh, yay, good, we needed water. Alright, Dolores needs food. Ted and Dolores need water. Alright, Ted. Dolores need water. Did anybody else need food? Okay. Another broadcast from the military. Oh, I don't have the cards. So I can't let them know like where my spot is. Oh well. Oh well. Ooh. Okay. Timmy needs food and water. Hear that? It sounds like a herd of animals are stampeding just above our heads across what used to be our beautiful lawn. They are not getting away with that. Alright. Ted, go hunting. Oh, Mary Jane's back. Where's Ted? Oh no. Well, if we've ever had a bad idea, the excursion definitely makes the top 5 list. Everything was going well until we realized it's a velociraptor herd! or something that looked like one. Even if they weren't, their hunger for flesh was equal to that of dinosaurs. Our expedition discovered that this the hard way. Oh my gosh. Alright, Mary Jane's back. Alright, what'd she bring? Garbage. She looked through the garbage. And then she went to a neighbor's house, got some food. Alright, Mary Jane's hungry. Alright. Dang. Ripped head. Alright, get ready to vote. There's nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We know staring at it won't help. Wait, is the radio broken? Alright, so yes or no, chat. Should we try to make music appear on the radio? It's risky. If we break our radio, we'll miss a broadcast, but might need to, or they'll go crazy. And if they go crazy, we lose them forever. No? Okay. We're sure that they are experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be just fine. Alright, Mary Jane needs food. Mary Jane needs water. Dolores needs water. Well, since she's getting food, Dolores gets the water. I believe in you, Timmy. Do it for us. Alright. Mary Jane's hungry. And thirsty. We didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by... We don't have cards. This is not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. We're out of water. Oof. Mary Jane's gonna die. No, we're not giving up food for a random bag. What? Who's knocking on my door? What? Mary Jane, no! Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything. Okay. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this and that she's getting her water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Me win nuclear death. So we're just gonna have to... Alright, yes or no, get ready. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in the fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter, so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? Uh-oh. Yes! Oh no! Guys! Oh, I have to do it! If y'all just screwed me over, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh no. Those merry men were not merry at all! They They told us that we were rich, that we should share with the other 99% of the wasteland. They grabbed a few things and left. Y'all. Yeah, I think we're not. Ooh. Yes, and yeah. Oh, I can't do both? Okay, let's trade for the cards, because then the next time the option for the cards to comes up, we can get saved. We need water. We need water so bad. Where is Timmy when we need him? No! That's rough. That's rough. Should we do it again? Oh. Well, let's try again, chat. That was not a good run. I feel like Ted died too early. If Ted had stayed around a little longer, I feel like Dolores wouldn't have died. All right, let's try it again. I believe in us. Chicken butt. You're a skill issue, James. All right. All right, what's over here? Medical supplies, radio. Timmy's over there. Gas mask. Okay, I think we'll start out in here because it has a bunch of good stuff in here. All right, we've got this. You know what, James? Shut up. Timmy! Get over here! Give me that water. Come on! Let me get the flashlight. Let me get the flashlight. Oh no, oh no, 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 no! I made it! Oh! That was a close one, guys. That was a close one. All right, for real this time. Day one. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shelter used... Okay, yeah, we know. All right. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. All right. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood. All right. We've got this. All right, we played I Spy, and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. What? Why? Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood. Everyone's feeling great. All right, we'll have to start an expedition tomorrow. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in... Yeah, okay. All right, we need water. That's our biggest thing. We've got to ration. All right, everybody needs water. Boom. All Alright, Ted, your only hope. We believe in you. Alright, let's see. Alright, as we were about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've ever read, the phone book, we were interrupted by rapid knocking. Okay, guys, should we give the refugees spare food? I'm not giving up my med kit and I'm not giving up water, but we have a little bit of extra food. Should we give them our food, or should we say, nah, L? Y'all are slow at typing. I'm not giving them anything, because I'm mean like that. All right. All right. Cool beans. All right, yes or no question. Timmy's not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Should we talk to Timmy or let him just continue not to be all right? Yes or no, chat? No? Okay. Dang. Poor Timmy. Timmy started opening up. It's a good... Okay. Water for Dolores. Water for Mary Jane. Water for Timmy. They all need water, and Timmy and the kids need food. I know, frick Timmy! We never thought we'd live to see Dancing Cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's go to the Scout Handbook and see what we can do about that. We dodged a bullet this time. That is, if a bullet was huge. Harry had 8 legs and a glowing head. That doesn't sound like a cockroach. Cockroaches only have 6 legs. Alright, Dolores needs food. Alright, yes or no, guys, get ready. There is nothing more annoying than silence. And that's all we're getting from the radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. We had this one earlier. But, have you changed your mind, is the real question. No! Okay. Oh, I think Ted's back. Oh, he looks rough. We're sure they are experienced. Okay, Ted's back. He went into the ruins of a familiar building, the local bank. Nice. A place like that might not be ideal for its useful size. We decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find, except for bags of cash, obviously. We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters, rotten bananas, hand cream, and a bottle of water. One of the counters, there was a suitcase. Nice, nice. Oh. Alright, Ted needs food. Alright, yes or no, get ready. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who clearly was not a trumpet player, and who had probably never even heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter, so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? Guys, don't do me wrong with this one, please. Thank you. Alright, we didn't answer. James, you're too late. Alright, Ted needs food. Ted needs water. Dolores needs water. Everybody needs water. Alright. We're gonna send Mary Jane outside. Alright, good luck, Dolores. Ted needs more food. Dude. Oh yeah, like the stream, everybody. Ted has eaten up all our food, y'all. Uh-oh. Yeah, use the scout book. No leak, no mess. But yay! Dolores is hungry and Timmy's hungry. Alright, one of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it go? Oh man. Secret door. I'm overriding this one, guys. We're going in the secret door. I'm gonna find out what happens. We figured the best way to be sure nothing and no one jumps out when the smoke was gone, we were able to assess our operation. The room was empty, we hit nothing but the wall, and we barely dodged one ricochet gone bad. Okay, Dolores is thirsty, Ted's thirsty, Timmy's thirsty. Alright, yeah, let's listen for the government so we can find out if, oh, the phone's ringing. Ted, why do you need so much food, my guy? Alright, Timmy, go answer the phone. So we need one adult to stay alive in order to continue. So always risk the kids' lives first. Da 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 da. Boom. 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 Yeah, Timmy's gotta read that scout book, you know what I mean? Okay, everybody wants water. Alright. Time to listen into the radio, see if we can find a friend. Okay. The fallout outside is mostly gone, so we don't need the gas mask anymore. Timmy's birthday. We'll give him the checkers. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mary Jane's oh no, she broke my flashlight! Bro, what the freak? Where's the axe? Dude! Ugh. Alright, well, at least she brought back some food. Mary Jane needs food. Bruh. Alright, yes or no, get ready. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, and it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter, schooling Mary Jane a little. Alright, so yes or no, should Mary Jane get homeschooling while they're stuck in the shelter? No? Okay. I don't even think I know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. Like, I could try, but it's probably end up wonky. Made a real scene complaining that Dolores would never be happy, even if both of her children became president, won Nobel Peace Prize, and simultaneously became the first person on the moon, people on the moon. Dolores begs to differ. She said she would be at least a little content in this scenario. Bruh. Alright, Mary Jane needs food and water. Dolores needs water. Ted needs water and food. Everybody needs water. But you two need food. Alright, let's send Timmy out. It's his turn. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to send him with nothing. Like, I'll just send him with nothing. He'll be fine. Man, why y'all hating on the kids? Okay. Dolores is hungry. Alright, we have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into books a while ago, after the giant coffee spill incident. Okay. What was that? We did! The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout Handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's a wonderful surprise. Alright. Alright, yes or no, get ready. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen, like a post-apocalyptic Snow White, shall we? Shall they play instruments to try and get some friends? Yes or no? No? Fine. No, I'm not happy with this answer. Alright, the sudden urge to play passed as fast as it came. We just don't feel like it anymore. We want to do something else now. Let's all sit down in complete silence and spend several days until another great idea strikes. Nice. Mary Jane needs water. Mary Jane needs food. Dolores needs water. Ted needs water. We gonna run out of water. We ran out of water, chat. Oh. A hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding. Know that I'm very upset with this, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have to kill the beast so we can eat the beast, because yeah, our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Ted is hungry. Of course he is. No, I'm not gonna make my own decision. You're making my decision. Shine your boots and hoist the flag. The army is on the radio again. They're telling us to get our flashlight ready to signal the aircraft. It'll be flying over our area later this evening. If they see our light, they'll know where to look for us. And our flashlight's broken. Thanks a lot, Mary Jane. If we don't get rescued because Mary Jane broke our freaking flashlight, I'm gonna be so upset. Timmy's back! Miss Carmi. He didn't get anything? Okay, Timmy's hungry. Dolores is hungry. Timmy, you are such a disappointment. We needed that one. Oh, okay, get ready. A note on our doorstep took us all by surprise. And we found a request to bring some supplies to a set location. Signed, Friends. Friends? What kind of friends? We don't know who these people are, but here's our chance to find out. They're promising to make it worth our while. Should we help them? All right, yes or no? Should we help these people? We do have quite a lot of food. Should we help these people? We might be able to get some water if we help them, or like just some supplies. So yeah. Should we help these guys? Yes or no, guys? Yes, I agree. We arrived at the location and met the people who sent the letter. Twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They are taking care of a group of survivors, mostly children, elderly, and injured people who can't scavenge themselves. They told us that they're searching the town for any and all good and decent people in hopes of maybe uniting their strength and making everybody feel safer and cared for. They thanked us and promised to stay in touch. How nice. Timmy's hungry. Oh no, they all need water. You all get soup. Alright, Mary Jane. I'm gonna trust you with this. Should we give her the gun? We gotta give her the gun. She's gotta get us some food and some water. Okay. They need water. Oh, they need water bad. During our last expedition, we finally approached that nearby vehicle. It was a tank missing wheels and a few other crucial components. The outside was rusty and a little burnt up. If we hope to ever drive away from here, we should scavenge for something to reinforce it. Anything we should grab for this little... Yes, gas mask, so we don't die. What was that? They broke the gas mask! Gas mask proved useful while exploring a very stinky warehouse nearby. We found some sheet metal next to some cartons filled with expired milk and rotten eggs. The sheets were installed as armor on our post-apocalyptic vehicle. Unfortunately, the mask filter was totally used up. Oh no, they need water. They need water bad. Alright, Timmy needs food. Maybe the food will hold him over. When conducting our daily supply count, we've noticed a soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was just there yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we need to figure out who the culprit is. Alright guys, who do you think stole the soup? Was it Ted, Dolores, or Timmy? Ted, Dolores, or Timmy? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Timmy, because frick Timmy. You know what? Yeah, it was Timmy. The end! No! No! They were thirsty. Well, I have to go eat dinner now. Unlike Ted, Dolores, Mary Jane, and Timmy. Y'all have a wonderful night. I know it's a shorter stream, but I just wanted to do something because I wanted to stream last week, but I was super busy. But yeah, there you go. There's 2 times of me failing miserably at a game on the easiest mode there is. I know, I'm pretty amazing like that. Alright! See you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful night. Some more streams and videos coming your way now that I'm on break. And stay tuned for possible viewer collaboration and streams and videos. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.